Hey guys, everyone's been wanting an update video for literally forever, and I'm so sorry I have not had the time, and the days that I have had the time I've just been kind of laying in bed with Brady because I'm super depressed and I don't really want to do anything. But I have to go to work today. I work 3 to 8, maybe later if they need me, but probably not, because my Wednesday night shift got cut. So now I'm just 3 to 8 Wednesdays, but last Wednesday they didn't have a replacement for me, so I had to stay. So anyways, which I hope I do because I could use the money. I'm just gonna do a really quick makeup look. Like, I really need to get my makeup done. It is now 1:30 and I need to leave. I usually leave at about 2 o'clock, but like 2:15, 2:20 will be good, I guess, because I have to get gas. And I wanted to stop at Starbucks for a drink. I don't know how long that fucking line's gonna be, but I like to bring a cold drink with me to work, especially when I'm working upstairs because I don't have a lot of time to run downstairs to the bar and get a drink. Of course, I could have someone bring me one, but I like to have one for the ride because it's a very long ride and construction's been out of hand. I just got out of the shower. I don't know why my face looks shiny. I used a Farmacy toner before I got in the shower, so I don't know why like my face looks like that. It could be all the lights, I don't know. So I'm gonna try to do a very quick makeup look. I'm just gonna do a quick little primer. I needed like a mask on my lips or a scrub because my lips are a little chapped and I'm not liking it. Milani Cherry Sugar Lip Scrub smells amazing. Not much sugar in there. Not even really gritty. Maybe I'll just like leave it. Oh shit. So let's see. What should I do today? I think I will use a serum from 111 Skin. I'm not going to use the rose gold one. I'm going to use the Crypto ATP Sports Booster drops in my little roller thing I just took out of the freezer. Might be a little too frozen actually. Oh shit. It's been a while since I've used this, but I just had sanitized it the other day, washed it, sanitized it with alcohol, put it back into the freezer. So let's go. Let's put some booster drops on my face. I don't even know what this does honestly, but it feels good. It feels nice and cooling, a little tingly. Shit. And yeah, I'm just gonna start. This thing's like ice cold. Normally I would like rub in the moisturizer and use this, but I don't even have time for moisturizer, so I'm just gonna rub it all in. Oh, that feels amazing. I don't even know what this thing is for, but it's supposed to like plump up your skin. It's healthy for the pores, I guess. Yeah, I don't really fucking know. But it feels really good. Oh, that feels good. Yup. Press it on the eyeballs. Let's see if it brings some like natural color back into my eyes and gets rid of these dark circles. Because I actually think that that's one thing that's for. It's like the blood flowing in your face and stimulates it. I don't know. Shit, this thing's popping off my head. So anyways, like, oh my god, I know you all wanted an update, but things have been insane. Things have been really, really insane. And I mean, like, damn, where do I start? Like, oh, I don't even know, guys. I don't know what to tell you. Because most of what's going on, I really can't talk about it. You know, I really can't. Things have just been really bad. But other things have been really good. So, like, I had, like, the worst fucking job in the world. And you know what I fucking did? I fucking left it. Because I actually was fired over being in the emergency room. and I was like, and even though I had a note, and I wasn't even on the schedule, but I had a note for the next day, clearing me for the next day, right? And, this bitch had the nerve to tell me, literally, like, actually, where's my phone? Listen to this bullshit. I'm gonna, oh god, where is this? I don't have her number saved anymore, so I'm gonna see if I can, oh, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Ooh, May. This manager has always given me a problem, like, always, and I actually ended up calling the district manager on her because she was, like, taking it way out of hand, her behavior towards me, and I had, like, asked her, please take it down a notch, and she, like, refused. She literally refused. Hold on, Brady, 1 minute. Oh, Brady wants to come off the bed, and I am not wearing pants, so I have to walk backwards. Of course this happens to me. Shit. There I go, stepping on all my eyeshadow palettes. I'll be right back. Brady! 1 second, baby. Mommy's coming. You want to come off the bed? Drink some water, please, okay? We'll drink your water and eat some snacks. I'm going to go outside now. Oh, wait, go before I go. No, I'm not going outside. You really want to go outside? You gotta come back in on your own. I'll leave the door open. Alright, so he didn't want water. He really just wanted to go outside. So I let him out and left the door cracked for him. Even though he's blind, he still can figure out his way to get back in. So I sent her a picture of the schedule. This was May 9th, and I said, hey, William sent me this. I requested tomorrow off. I have 2 appointments. I'm pretty sure I put it in the book 12 days ago. I just wasn't sure if you knew. She sent me back a picture of the different part of the schedule, and she said, there are no requests for you for this month. He sent you the wrong schedule. And then she said, actually, look at the picture. It literally says Tabby 6 to 3. And I said, okay, well, I bet you $100 I did request it off. I'm at the hospital right now, but I have 2 appointments tomorrow. And then I sent her a picture of my hospital bracelet. And she said, I don't know, but you need to reschedule them or else you're getting written up. She didn't even spell your correctly. Like, she fucking some ghetto hood rat bitch. Like, she can't even spell. Anyways, she said, and if you get one more write-up, which she spelled wrong as well. She spelled right wrong. I didn't even know I had any write-ups in the first place. But she said, if you get one more write-up, you're terminated because of yesterday, which was a day I had requested off. I believe this was for Saturday. I had a dentist appointment on Saturday, and I got a note for the dentist appointment, obviously. But I had requested weeks prior, because I had changed my schedule to Saturdays. Like, I said, look, I can't do 5:45 to 3:30 anymore. I can't anymore. I said, please, can you just schedule me like him so I can leave at 11 or 11:30? Like, please. This was way back in, like, I'm talking probably December or January. And she was like, why? And I was like, listen, I can't do that. I can't work every day of the week these hours and Saturday these hours. I said, I have no time to do anything else. Nothing. I was like, please. And I'm exhausted. I'm in pain. And she was like, everybody has pain. I said, no, but you know about my disabilities. I said, it's really a stretch for me, especially when I only applied for this job to work mornings in the first place. So the fact that you still schedule me full afternoons every day and on Saturdays, I said, I can't do it anymore. Please. And I said, I wrote her like an official letter, I signed it. And I was like, please. And she was like, okay, let me think about it. Give me a couple weeks to do the schedule. I said, okay. About 3 weeks later, she changed my schedule to 6 o'clock to 11:30. 5.5 hours, half-hour break, so I get paid for 5 hours. Still didn't want to work Saturdays, but I was, like, thankful that she did that because when I applied for this job and I told her I could only work mornings, but I can work every morning, like, there's really no stretch on that. I told her as long as I I'm out by like 11, 11:30, 12 o'clock. There's really no problem. It's like I can work my appointments around that. I was like, but I need mornings off for my, days off from my appointments in my life. I have a very busy, hectic life. I have a lot of things to take care of. Like blah, 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 blah. Because she asked me, like, oh, is there anything that's, like, withholding me from the schedule? You know what I mean? But I said, like, no, I can work every morning. Absolutely. No problem. And this is, like, when I was really, really desperate for a fucking job. So that's why I didn't say, like, don't schedule me Saturdays and Sundays. You know what I mean? So, anyways, my point being, so she never listened to for training, she started scheduling me until 3, and I was like, oh, this is just for training, right? Oh, yeah. So I was like, okay, cool, like, good training hours, all right. And I was like, it's a nice paycheck. But this bitch, she didn't even do, like, so I started working October 1st, and she didn't even put the right routing number. And so at the time I got the job, I was already like $400 negative in the bank, and I was like hoping that I would get paid by like the 10th. I actually ended up getting tested positive for COVID on the 13th. The 7th was my last day of work for like 2 fucking weeks. Hi, baby! And anyway, she put the wrong routing number, so I never got paid. The bank kept sending me letters and calls like, your account is going to be permanently closed and reported to credit agencies if you don't put money in immediately, you know? And I kept asking her, like, why am I not paid? You should have got paid already, you know? And of course she fucking didn't do that right. Anyways, so that's a whole other story. So anyways, Jessica had found my payroll account, and Jessica told me, she sent me like screenshots of everything. She like, and was like, is this your routing number? Like, no, it's not my fucking routing number. Like, of course I fucking got hacked. I mean, she put the wrong fucking thing in, and there was a big paycheck that was put in the wrong account, right? And at this point, I call the bank, and I'm like, listen, they're not paying me. Anyways, I had to, like, call HR, and I had to have her change it, and then I eventually got paid, and then, I got, like, my second paycheck, close to that. Shit, I gotta leave, like, 20 minutes. So, anyways, she's a cunt. I'm just gonna leave it at that. So I said, they've already been confirmed, and they're very important, because she's told me 7,000 times, change your appointment. Like, literally, change your appointment. Oh, I can't work 2 weeks from now. I wrote it in the book. I have an appointment at the cancer center. It's very important. I can't miss it. Change your appointment. What's more important, your health or your money? No, actually, my health's more important, lady. Like, really, grow the fuck up. Like, you can't say that to an employee. It's illegal. So I said, my health is very fragile right now. My health is more important. You literally cannot terminate a sick person, especially if I have notes. She said, you have a write-up. If you don't, that's from the Saturday, because I had told her I had an appointment. She changed me back from the Saturdays where I was going with this. She changed me back to 3, which means I can't leave till 3:30 because I have to wait for someone to clock me out. They don't clock me out till 3:30. So she had changed me back to 3 on Saturdays. And I kept telling her, like, hey, I can't do it. I said, I have an appointment. And she said, make your appointments around your schedule. I said, I did. This appointment was when I was able to leave at 11:30. I said, it's an 11 o'clock appointment. I already told you about it. I wrote it in the book. And she said, you can't leave at that time every day. Well, what makes you think you can leave at that time? I don't have anyone else. I said, I don't care if you don't have anyone else. I said, that I need to go to the dentist. You know what I mean? So anyways, I said, if you're not going to take me off the schedule, because I know you're not going to let me leave, I said, and I know Sage isn't going to let me leave. If you're not going to let me leave, I'm not coming in. I can't come in. And Brady, come here. And she was like, okay, fine, then you're going to get a write-up. And I said, I don't care. I cannot come in. I don't know why you changed my schedule on me, but I'm not supposed to be scheduled that day. The time I made this appointment, I wasn't scheduled, so I'm not coming in. Like, I can't do it. If you would have let me work till 10 or 11, that's fine. But no, you're scheduling me till 3, which means I don't get out of here till 3:30. No fucking way. Like, I'm not doing that shit, you know? So she said, you have a write-up. If you don't show up tomorrow, you're most likely off the schedule. Bad spelling, once again. Of course, this bitch can't spell to save her fucking life. And then she said, it's not my fault. You can't put the prescription dated in the book. I don't know what she meant by that, but she said, I'm done with this! Exclamation point. I don't care how many people I have. Which means if she didn't have me, all she would have is herself and the guy that puts away the truck. Okay? Actually, no, he doesn't work on Saturdays. No, yeah, he does. Yeah, so it would be the guy that puts away the truck and herself. No me. So I said, I'm not going tomorrow. I have appointments. So I had appointment like with my primary. I had to get blood drawn, which means I had to fast, and you know, it was very important to see this doctor because this was like this was a huge appointment because my health was failing drastically. Like, I have I think it's called hyperchloremia, if I said it right. Very high chloride in my blood, ketones in my urine, just like severe dehydration to the point where your kidneys are failing. Like, your kidneys don't produce any urine at all. Like, you're so dehydrated, it's so bad. So anyways, and the reason for this is because, like, I'm not allowed to eat or drink anything at this job, you know? And I also had a job interview as well this morning, for this day. So technically I had 3 appointments, you know? But anyways, like, I had gone to the cancer center, and they do drug tests there for me every month before they give me my script. She wants to make sure I'm taking my medication, but also they have to check by this, like, law was passed in 2016 where they have to make sure you don't have any drugs. Like, it's very hard to get pain medication in Massachusetts because of this law that was passed in 2016. But also they want to make sure you're not they check for crack, meth, heroin. Doesn't matter who you are. They do the same thing to Paul's father, and he's 76 years old. Same thing every month, you know? So you have to be prepared to get a urine test. The DEA can flag you 3 times a year to get a urine test. It doesn't mean you're a drug addict, but they can't prescribe it without having your urine test on the books. You know what I mean? So anyways, I have to do a drug test, and I can never pee. And they're watching me. They see I have 3 water bottles. I have a Bang energy drink. Nothing. Can't pee. So she was like, she gave me a mouth swab thing, like something to hold in my mouth until it turned blue, and it was gonna read. It could she wanted to make sure I'm taking my pain pills, but also make sure nothing else in my system. And she took it, okay, thank you. She's like, you really need to see a doctor. You really need to get that checked, you know? And I was like, I've always had this problem. I don't know, but yeah, you're right. So, anyways, I told her, like, I can't drink water during the day. I can't drink water. I can't eat. I never drink water. If I have a sip of water, I sweat it out. It does, you know, like, I'm very thirsty, you know? But she said, so anyways, I said, I'm not going to my other appointment. She said, it's a no call, no show, and you're terminated. And she spelled you're wrong. And you'll be taking off the schedule. You know the rules. I said, great. I will let my lawyer know. Now, I do have a lawyer, but I don't have an employment lawyer or an employment attorney. Because, well, 1, I just don't have one on hand. But 2, it's in Massachusetts and Rhode Island, you're an at-will employee, which means that you could do nothing wrong, absolutely nothing wrong. You could be the best employee, and a manager could just fire you for no fucking reason. It's totally illegal. So, I said, great, I will let my lawyer know. I have always shown up for you 100% of the time. I have maybe called out maybe 2 times. and I have never been late in my life. Never been late. I was there every single shift, which was almost every day. I was the first one there. I used to have to be there at 5:45, right? Because we opened at 6:30. We were supposed to be there at 5:45, clock in 5:45, and be prepared to open at 6:30. Well, guess who was always sitting in the parking lot at 5:45? Me. Guess who didn't pull up until 6:20? Her. So, anyways, she said, "Lawyer, make sure you give me your crew policy handbook that states it is policy to terminate for job abandonment. You can come in and sign your write-ups." I didn't abandon my fucking job. I had doctor's appointments. And then she just took a picture of some random page on the schedule and said, "Send your lawyer that too. Make sure he knows you didn't do your job correctly. I'll confirm with district manager tomorrow. You can come in and sign your paperwork and we will speak more." I said, "You are literally firing a disabled person during a pandemic who was literally in the hospital and has notes to prove it? That ain't it, sis." And she said, "If you're disabled, you can't work for this company. I don't know who you're calling, sis. We will talk tomorrow. Bye, Tabby. I didn't approve your Saturdays off, like I said, and you didn't request a day off. Not my fault, yours. When you got hired, you got asked, do you have any disabilities? You said no," which is not true because I have told her 10 times. I have osteoarthritis, I have fibromyalgia, I have lumbar spondylosis, which is osteoarthritis of the spine. And all she ever can say is, "I have pain too. Other people have pain too. Do you know what's going on in my life? You're not special." That's all the shit she fucking says, you know? So she's fucking lying. And I said, "I would have never said that as I have 2 major disabilities and one minor one." She said, "Well, then you lied." The next day, didn't show up. She said, "Call me." And then she blocked my number, and then I said, "I have to head towards that way in about an hour. If you want, I can stop. If you have time to talk. If not, we can just talk tomorrow when I open. But if you have time to get it out of the way, talk about scheduling today, let me know. I'm headed that way." She didn't text me. About a few hours later, she said, "See you tomorrow, 7 to 3. I said, "Okay, going forward, I will need to keep a cup of ice water with me at all times because I have kidney failure and my whole renal system has shut down for perpetual severe dehydration." At this point, I was peeing maybe once a day, like once every 24 hours. I'm not even joking. And I said, "A couple of sips of water here and there is not enough, and it's literally killing me." Then she was late, and she said, "On the way." I said, "Okay, everything okay?" And then she texted me May 18th. "Hey, can you do a small shift today? Sorry, no, we're busy today. Just woke up, might be like 5 minutes late though, try not to." Wasn't late. And then, so I was still working for her for like many more days. And then I probably worked like another 10 shifts for her. I went to other stores 3 times for her. She did not pay me for gas. She never has. And I left my doctor's notes on her desk. Because she had threatened me because I had told her, yeah, I'll contact my lawyer, whatever. Somebody said something to her. I'm not sure exactly who it was, but someone said something. And because they told me that someone else had said something and said, like, "Are you kidding me? You can't do that. Like, who do you think you are?" So that's why she had told me to come back to work. At this point, I hadn't heard from the job that I had the job interview at. I needed the money. I had a few days off. I didn't have any more appointments. So that's why I went. Did she bring up the subject? Nope. First 2 days that I went, she didn't even say, like, anything to me. Like, she really didn't. You could tell that she was pissed that I was there, but she knew that I'm the only fucking opener she has. I did 99% of the shit that she needed me to. So, oh, by the way, at this point, like, I already had my job back at the club, which I was going to tell you guys. So, when was it, March, April? I think it was end of April. I want to say, like, could be wrong. It was, like, April 23rd, maybe? I don't know. It was a Saturday. Like, I had got asked, "Can you work the front door tonight?" And I was like, "Absolutely, I'll be right there." And, like, literally took 10 minutes to get ready and drove up to Providence to go work there, literally. So, like, I've really had been wanting to quit my main job for a long time, you know, and I had messaged somebody like, hey, can you ask blah 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 if I can work a few nights a week there? You know, I really could use the money. I really want to come back to work there. You know, even if it's just a few nights a week for now, whatever. And she was like, yeah, I'll ask. And I don't know this. Paul wants to take credit for it. Like, he says, oh, I asked her. I don't believe that for a second, but he says he asked her to ask for me too. Anyways, so she had messaged me like, you can work front door. Like, hell yeah, I can. So I worked the front door at the place that, this is a job I used to have before I started dancing at Foxy Lady. So, I need my eyebrows waxed so bad. Maybe next time I go in for a Brazilian, I'll ask her to do my eyebrows for free, because this is a joke. So anyways, like, yeah, I started back in April, like, this job that I haven't worked at since, February or March of 2017. I want to say, like, February. But, anyways, Paul got us both fired, yay. So I started working, like, I went in that night and I was like, so is this like a one-time thing? You're gonna pay me under the table? Or like, what's going on? He's like, oh no, I'm gonna hire you. He was like, I'm gonna put you on payroll, and we're gonna do paperwork after your shift, and I'm gonna find you some shifts, okay? He's like, I'll get you as many as I can for now. Oh yeah, awesome, that's great. So I was like, that's pretty cool. So it's not much money, like, hourly, it's $11.50 an hour. My eyebrows look so off, but the thing is, like, they're the same. Fuck. So hourly, like, it's not much, but like I said, I made $89 in tips that night, you know? So the tips are like where it's at, you know? And like, I worked the champagne room on Friday and Saturday night, filling in for whoever does them, and Friday night I made like $140 or 100, I don't even know, like maybe 140 in tips, and then Saturday I made about 75, I want to say. So yeah, that's not bad at all. Motherfucker, why did I keep dropping this mascara? What time is it? I gotta fucking go. 1:57. Shit, I really need to fucking go. Let's do a blush. Angelika. Nice, this is pretty. So, mostly I was like picking up for other people, but I do have a few shifts like a week. But the champagne room is like still not open, so if anyone wants to do like a private dance, they have to do it upstairs near like the other dance rooms, and so like it's kind of hard to like, I don't know, I wish I could have my champagne shifts back, because those were like crazy money, you know, because every person is doing like $10, $10, $10, or $20, $20, $20, you know, which is nice. It's really nice to have. So anyways, my point is, I ended up just like, I was like, you know what, whatever, I have my night job. Brady had got attacked and was getting sicker and sicker, so I had to like, I had to be home with him. So I had started like leaving on my break to go home. Usually I would go home on my break anyway, but I would go home and check on him, and I had to start letting him out to pee because now Paul got a job finally. After 2 years of me working this whole pandemic by my fucking self, he finally got a job, but now he's not gonna be there for Brady, So someone had to be there for Brady, of course. So I had to go let him out because Paul was in the Cape and can't do that. I don't know what kind of fucking eyeshadow to do today. This is the Melted Chocolate Matte Eyeshadow by Too Faced. I'm just going to use a regular eyeshadow brush to kind of spread it out real quick before it dries. I'm just using this as a primer. So, anyways, one day I paid this girl, she was supposed to leave at 2 and I was supposed to leave at 3, which means 3:30, and it was already like, she didn't even end up leaving till like, it was already like 2:20 and she was still there, and so I was like, hey, you're supposed to be out, right? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, listen, I want to be out, so how about I pay you and we switch spots and you stay till 3:30 for me and I'll leave now. And she's like, you're gonna pay me to stay for you? I said, hell yeah. I said, you'll get your $13.60 an hour plus $40. And she said, no problem. So I literally, she asked the lady, she asked the bitch, and the bitch was like, what? Why? And she was like, don't worry about it, she needs to go. And she's like, fine with me, whatever. So then she goes, well, before you go, you need to do this, and this for her. And the girl was like, what? No, just go, you're paying me. And I was like, I know, but I'm gonna get in trouble if I don't. And she was like, you don't have to. I was like, yeah, I kind of do have to because she hates me and she will make my life a living hell. And she's like, okay, just give me ice and go. I'm like, all right. So I got her 4 buckets of ice. She was like, Tabby, come on, it's 2:40. Like, just go, honey, just go. Don't worry about it. I was like, are you sure? Yes, don't worry about it. Just go. I'm like, okay, thank you so much. I appreciate it. So I ran, and then it was like the next day or 2 days later. So I went back. The next day was a Friday. I drove up. I gave her $40. After I got into the bank, I went and got my wax and everything. And then, I went to work the next day. And then there was another day. I think it was a Monday. So I don't know if I worked that Sunday or not, but it was a Monday, and I said, hey, like, I already had checked on Brady on break, but I was like, I really gotta go. Like, it was like 1 something. I don't know. I was like, I was in a lot of pain, mind you. A lot of pain. I was like, listen, I told you, and I reminded you when I came back, I can't stay late. Like, you keep scheduling me these bullshit hours, and I can't stay. I have things to do. And she was like, you're just now telling me when I hired you for these shifts, and how long ago? I said, no. I told you the day you hired me, and I told you about a week and a half after, and I told you around Thanksgiving, I told you at Christmas, and I told you in January. I applied for mornings only, and I need to be gone. And right now, I need to go check on my dog because he's really sick right now. And no one's there to watch him, and I have to let him out. And she starts laughing. I said, why are you laughing? And she goes, why are you telling me about your stupid dog? You think I give a shit? And this is in front of customers, mind you. And I said, excuse you, he's really sick and he's blind and he could die any day. So I really do need to go. Okay? And she was like, you can't leave. I said, why not? I'm 28 years old. And she goes, if you can't leave, if you leave, you can't come back. Actually, you'll have to, she was like, you didn't even sign the last write-ups you have, so you're gonna get written up and you're gonna have to talk to the district manager to come back. And I said, I don't want to come back. I don't want to be here in the first place. Everyone was like staring, and I was like, I'm not a 14-year-old kid that needs this job because my parents make me. I was like, I'm a fucking grown-ass adult at the house, and honestly, like, I have better things to do than spend my whole day here. Like, I'm not, like, no bullshit, like, I really do, you know? I was like, I told you I can only work mornings, and you don't honor that, so I need to go. Alright, I'm gonna go. And she was like, okay, so don't come back. And I said, okay. I said, have fun opening every day by yourself. And she goes, oh, it's gonna be a blast. And I said, oh, and have fun. What else did I say? Shit. I said, have fun working every day by yourself. Oh, I will. Trust me. Okay. And I said, I don't remember. I said one more thing, like, yeah, so yeah, have fun by yourself. Bye. And I said, oh, clock me out. Now, mind you, this day, she was really late. And she didn't clock me until 6:20, but I had started working at 6 o'clock because she got there like 5:59 instead of 5:45, whatever. And I had asked her multiple times to clock me in. So she did at 6:20, but I kept asking her, please change my time to 6 o'clock. She never did. So I worked for free for 20 minutes that day. I said, give me my clock out slip. She did. And, I fucking left. And then that night, I had to be at the club at 6, so I kind of felt like secure, like, yes, at least I have the club to go to tonight. Fuck. Please don't fire me, please don't fire me. Oh, perfect, okay. So, I'm so late. So, fuck. I always have a hand sanitizer in here because of, like, shit. Anyways, I just was, like, walked out and haven't been back. I need a setting spray. Walked out, haven't been back. But, so she did have an assistant general manager that was there. I met her on, like, my first day. She was actually from another store because this place was so short-staffed. She was actually from another store, but she was always there to help, and she became the AGM, which was great because she was a wicked nice lady, and she was the only reason I stayed there. The only reason I stayed there, honestly. And she knew that too, because she knew, like, the other person treated me like shit, and she didn't like it. And, you know, but the thing is, about a few weeks before I walked out, is she got transferred to another store that's, like, really far away. And what lipstick do I fucking want? That's too pale. I look dead. Too pale. she got transferred to another store. To be the GM, and I asked her, like, take me with you. You know, she wanted to, but it's really far. Like, it was really fucking far. Okay, I dropped my Pat McGrath mascara, what, 4 times during this video, and now that I want to use it, I can't find it. There we go. So, it was too far, because the store was like, I can't remember, it was like 60-something fucking miles away from my house. As opposed to the other one, it was 1 mile. So, anyways, so I've been texting with the AGM, and I told her what happened, you know. And she's like, oh shit, blah blah. And she was like, what do you want to work here? Like, what's your availability? And I told her the same as before, mornings only. Like, literally mornings only. And I told her, like, I got my job back at the club. But, you know, that's only nights, and, you know, it's a few nights a week, so, but I definitely, like, I told her 2 days I go in on, 3, I have to be there at 3, so, like, yeah, I need to leave my house at 1:45-ish, 2-ish, it's already 2:11, and I'm just still sitting here. I'm at 41 minutes for something that was supposed to be a 10-minute fucking video. Hi, baby! You went pee, right? Why are you staring at me? I love you. You know where you're going, right, baby? What is that noise? Where did I put that fucking lipstick? Oh my god, where did I put that lipstick? Oh, okay. You guys, so I might just keep my hair up all day, honestly. Like, I might, because it's like hot as hell right now. I was gonna wear jeans, but I think I'm just gonna wear like pants. I mean shorts, not jeans. I just wear shorts. And I'm wearing my boots, which are so fucking cute. Oh yeah, I don't have time to straighten my hair, so it's just gonna go up. Alright, so I'm gonna upload this. So that's a quick little update, I guess. So yeah, I've been working at the club. And it's a 21 and up club. And all my old like regulars keep asking me like if I could do dances for them, if I can meet them at their house, if I can go out to dinner with them. And it's not even like the ones that are, it's not even like my big spenders. Like, really? No. Like, I'm not. Yeah, one guy, I told him, I was like, yeah, sure, I charge $400 for dinner. And he was like, oh, so you wouldn't even go out as dinner with me as friends? And I was like, no, anyone I go out to dinner with, they have to pay me for dinner, of course. Dinner and drinks. And he was like, would that go any further than dinner? And I was like, no. Like, what are you talking about? You know? And he was like, oh, well, that's disappointing because I always liked spending time with you at Wonderland. Like, yeah, okay, so whatever. Like, I don't care, dude. So, like, I don't know. These guys really want, like, a lot for fucking nothing. Like, I'm not a hooker. Just because I was a dancer and just because I work in a gentleman's club does not mean I'm a hooker. Like, I don't give a shit how much you're paying me. I will never be a fucking prostitute. No fucking way. So, yeah, I'm just gonna straighten, like, this part of my hair a little bit. And I gotta run to the gas station. I have $10 spent in gas. My Splendid daddy didn't send me any money, so I'm fucked. And I hope I make that $10 back tonight. But I don't have the gas to get to Providence right now, so I'm kind of fucked. No! Alright guys, so that's my little update in my makeup video, okay? So, bye.